now. And last but not least, I'm also going to go live on my um, webcam here on my bang, and this is my, yep, I'm live on all my all my media. So I'm live on Twitch, I'm live on YouTube, I'm live on TikTok, and I'm also live on Instagram. Welcome everybody to this live. It is your coach PK in the comfort of my home, and I thought I'll come in on this live and have a chat to you and see how your weekend is going, what you have been up to, and also share with you what I have been up to and what I'm doing. So, welcome people from TikTok. I can see you all coming through. Welcome people from Instagram. I can see you all coming through. And also from YouTube. I can see you all coming through. So, how are you guys doing? Thank you for joining me on this live. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well because I am having a quiet, lazy Sunday, but feeling really, really good about myself. So, sharing is caring. What did I get up to this weekend? If you're not aware, it was my birthday on Wednesday. And on Wednesday, my wonderful partner took me out and took me to Sorrento. So we spent Wednesday into Thursday in Sorrento. Uh, in a beautiful, and actually not a, it's a beautiful, yes, and it was the Sorrento Golf Club. So that's where we were, and that's where I spent my wonderful birthday. So yeah, so that was amazing place to stay. The people were very, accommodating. The service was wonderful. That we even had a wine as a complimentary and a bit of tasty sweets for complimentary. So it was a wonderful event and something that I will never forget in my life. Then we went for a bit of a walk. I ended up shooting a couple of videos, including a few there from Basketball for Dummies channel, and also for PK photography and videography on my TikTok, on my Instagram, I should say. I'm getting a little confused. So if I am not always looking at you, that's because I've got my Canon camera on front of me where I'm staring it right now. So if you are on TikTok and also YouTube, I'm looking at you right now. And if you coming at me from Instagram, I'll be looking you up there right now. That's looking straight to the camera on Instagram. And if you are on Twitch, I'll be looking from you from down here, which is my uh, camera on my iPad, which is a 1080p, which is a pretty good camera. Hi everybody from TikTok. I appreciate you guys and thank you for coming to my live. If you have any question, feel free to interrupt me and just shoot out the question. I'll be able to answer you straight away. But as I was saying, I'm just sharing my weekend, so how I went. Sorry, my birthday. So I had a wonderful day in Sorrento, an evening as well. Managed to go and see my future brother-in-law, I should say. We shared as a caravan there, so we visit him. That was wonderful. He did it all up. He looks really good. I was very impressed with the work that he's done. He's sort of semi-retiring, pretty much retiring, and but so you never really retire, especially when you have kids and all that, because you're always gonna be, your presence is gonna be required for all different things. Uh, Thank you for the birthday wishes, Paxton. I can see you there. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, so pretty much that was my birthday. Came back to Melbourne on Thursday. Rested. Actually, I didn't rest. I'm lying. When I came back to Melbourne on Wednesday, we came home, and then I had to leave about 5:30 or so or 6 to go all the way to Peterson River Secondary School, which is where the Chelsea girls play or play basketball. On that particular night, they weren't playing, they were training, but I wanted to go there and just have a look at the team and chat with the guys. So if you see my past videos, you'll see that I'm pretty much well engaged with the Chelsea girls, especially the men's Big V basketball team. A few guys there, they're great players. They are joined the team this year. They came from the Cougars, including the coach plus a few players. So AJ Williams is one of them. Gerard Newby is one of them, and the coach Nathan Kieran. I know Kieran a while. Been refereeing him since he was playing. Peterson Rivers, and I was refereeing Kieran from very very young age. So yeah, so it was good to see the guys train and have a quick couple of awards interview, and then after that, we carry on and came home. I think by the time I get home, it was about midnight or 11, 10, 10 something, 10, 10 almost midnight. Went to sleep, as fast as I could. Not as long as I wanted to, but as fast as I could. And after I woke up after my sleep, I went straight to woke up about 6ish, and I had to go to Mill Park for a hoop time day, which I referee hoop time regional finals, which was pretty good competition, boys and girls. They play really well. I play really hard, so it was good to have players that I used to referee now coaching. So that was really good to see. And it's good when you're around for so long and they trust you and they talk to you and they ask you whatever, they know you're approachable in a way, and they ask you anything they want to know, and they know you're going to answer them, because you want them to get better. You want them to learn and get better. If you are coming at me from TikTok, don't hesitate. Send me these love hearts. Tell me that you're enjoying this live. Tell me how I sound. Do I sound clear to you? Do I sound loud enough to you? Am I too high? Am I too low? Subscribe or follow if you haven't done so yet. I will be much appreciated. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes as well. Happy birthday, Coach PK. Thank you, Kwai, and also thank you, setting symbols. So thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for this birthday wishes, and yeah, keep it coming. Keep the love hearts coming. Keep the appreciation coming. I enjoy it very very much. Now, as I was saying. Yes, so I went Thursday, went to see the boys practice, and on Saturday they were actually playing. So as that, thank you, appreciate the birthday present. Coach PK, have a great day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, YouTube, and I can see you there, TikTok as well. And yes, so it was a wonderful, wonderful week. And I didn't ref on Monday. I didn't ref on Tuesday. I didn't ref on Wednesday. I did practice. I did go to my Wednesday. I went to, from was my birthday. I would have had it off anyway, and yeah, so it was a wonderful couple of days. Yesterday, being a Saturday, was actually the time the Chelsea girls were playing. So I went to the stadium where they played. They ended up playing in Bomb Beach, which is the part of Chelsea district. And I have a video that I put it on somewhere down there about the interview of the particular players after the game. And if you go to my YouTube channel and go to basketball number 4 dummies, you will find the full game, the entire game there. Make sure to watch it. There's some couple of highlights, a few dunks, a few great 3-pointers, and a lot of emotion from the crowd as the home team ended up winning and they play exceptionally well. Thank you for coming to my live, and thank you for spending this afternoon, Sunday afternoon, with me. If you are enjoying and can hear me clear and can see me clear, make sure to hit me up with a massive thumbs up. If you have any questions, basketball related, also don't hesitate. Hit me up here and I'll be able to answer you. You know that I'm here to help you and assist you, and I want you of always to know more about the game of basketball, the game we both love. So why not, love it, be more knowledgeable about it. I always say like the majority of people that play basketball, they don't really learn as much as the rule as possible, just because people that they don't get to the highest level. Don't they don't get to the highest level, and therefore, thank you for joining my live Facebook. I can see you now, Jody, and who else is there? Uh, Let me just read this real quick. Okay, stream element, but nothing. Learn how to blah blah blah. All right, just Jody on my YouTube. I appreciate you being there. Not a problem at all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see who's on. Let's see who's on TikTok. No, I got TikTok here. All right, so TikTok coming up, and go to lives. Here we go. Go to lives. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. And I'll go to basketball diamonds. That's myself. Hello, that's me there on TikTok. Looking pretty fly, pretty cool. Appreciate you guys. And let's go to Instagram as well, just to make sure my Instagram is top notch. I am using my phone for the Instagram live, and I am using the iPhone 16e, which is a small phone, a small camera, but a very good quality camera. By the way, news, triple double for Josh Giddey today on as they beat the Washington Wizards, 18 points, 12 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, and 2 out of 3 3-pointers. So excellent game, Josh. Keep it up, making us proud. And what else is here on create? Got live video. I'm already on live. Here I am. And Instagram is on as well. So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Everything is going as expected. And yes, so what else is new? So look, I believe this weekend that's when the feature is gonna come out for Big V. Then I will find out when and where the Shell Seagulls Division 1 Big V Men team is going to be playing. And then I can, see what games I can attend, what if I'm not busy, obviously, and I want what games I will attend, what games I cannot attend. I will try to get mostly into the double headers, just because it will be the women playing and then the men's playing, so it's gonna be more enjoyable for you guys because you can watch the women play first, and then straight after that you can watch the men play after, so it gives you more value for your buck. So I don't want to take your time away, just to give you a little bit. Some people enjoy watching women's game more better, or like it better, and some people enjoy watching men's game more, or even the people like myself. I enjoy both. I enjoy like watching the men's game, I enjoy watching the women's game, I enjoy watching the children game, I enjoy watching even the mixed games, when they have women and men playing in the same court, and then usually they have a little bit of differences on the rules. Sometimes the women are allowed to Nikki, the men are not. Some places you have the men allowed to Nikki on the first half, then on the second half only women allowed to Nikki. So all different rules for different different rules for different competitions, depending on the competition, depending where you play, and where do you depending on the rules. So it is always important, as I say, wherever you play, make yourself familiarize yourself with the rules, so you don't get confused and don't get in trouble, or disputing something that you didn't have to dispute it just because you weren't sure about the rules. So lesson number one for every basketball player, and wherever you play, make sure 100% to know the rules. I actually advise everybody that plays basketball to do a referee course, because the referees and the table scorers, they are the one, they read the books. and they read the FIBA rules. So the FIBA rules are the rules made by FIBA. FIBA is the Federation International Basketball. Is in French. It's called FIBA, and it stands for Fédération Internationale de Basket Amateur, meaning amateur basketball. Because when FIBA started, you weren't allowed to be a professional. You had to be an amateur basketball player, and then when later on become bigger and bigger. And this is actually the reason, if you don't know a bit about history here, the reason NBA players weren't allowed to play on the FIBA competition there because they weren't amateurs. They were professionals. They're being paid money to play basketball in the NBA. But FIBA initially, when it started, it was for amateur only, for fun only, and therefore only players that were in professional were allowed to play in a FIBA competition, meaning Olympics and also World Championship. But nowadays it's changed. It's changed a lot. Now professionals are allowed to, and therefore, we have better competition in the highest level of basketball in the world, which is the Olympics and also the World Cup. Um if you're not aware, many years ago, because NBA players were professional, being paid, not allowed to play in the FIBA competition, the college teams from the college were made out of Kentucky Wildcats, out of the Arizona Wildcats, and out of the California University. Those guys, they were very young. They were the only one allowed to play in FIBA competition many years ago. And when they play on this competition, they did good, but not quite good enough because they weren't just men enough. They were teenagers and they were very young sort of players. And when they play against Russians and Ukraine and China, all that, they were growing up men. But because they were professional basketball players, they were then overpowered with strength and muscle. Which nowadays I think it should be different. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're young or old, because a lot of people nowadays actually they start training in a very young age. They practice in a very young age, and they get really good in a very young age. Wow, you can speak French. Cora said on Instagram. Yes, I do. If you're not aware, I grew up in Europe, and when you grow up in Europe, because the countries are so close to each other, and every now and then French people come to Germany. I was living in Germany, and then sort of get to know them, and being young, and also you just talk to people and play basketball together, and you pick up languages here and there. So I do also speak German, and I also speak Portuguese, and I understand a lot of Spanish and Italian. So if you speak Spanish or Italian or German or French, I'm happy to come and talk to you and have a chat to you. Harper Music, I am starting to become a referee. What's your advice to my to grades up? Well, Harper Music, my advice for you to go up the grades as quick as possible is first of all to be proactive. Second of all, to ask questions, ask your mentor, ask the person that is teaching you how to referee, how can I get better? And ask them, please be honest, give me a honest answer. How can I get better on being a basketball referee, on my decision making, on my, anything that they can give you to make you better. Remember, Harper Music, at the end of the day, they can tell you anything, they can tell you as much as you want, but it's up to you to practice. The only way you can get better is to referee as many good quality games as possible. Apologize for that. I need water. Yes, so as I say, as many good games as possible. And don't be shy to ask, say, supervisor, can I please referee the hardest game, the highest level of basketball? You might not be ready straight away. You might struggle a little bit. decision making and things like that. But it's a matter of time. You're gonna get better, you're gonna improve, and eventually you're gonna get there. Don't be easy. Don't take the easy stuff, the easy games, the not important games. Make sure you attack the harder games, the more difficult games to administrate and referee. And it'll be about decision making. It'll be about a lot of decision making. Trust me. And those decisions, you only become good at it when the more you games you referee. So the more reps you get, is same as basketball when you play, same as anything in the world, in life. So the more reps you get, the better you become. The more practice you get, the better you become. And that's the only way to. There's no shortcut on basketball or anything. There's no a quick pill or a fixed pill. There is none like that. It's for you to go and referee as many good quality game as possible, and as many games as you can possibly can physically can. It will help you speed up the process for you to go up the ranks, and in no time I'm pretty sure you'll be refereeing great games like big V's and VJBLs and VCs and things like that. It's a matter of time, and just be patient and keep working on your craft. And don't be shy to ask questions, more important. I hope I answered your question. If I did, give me a massive thumbs up. I want to see those love hearts coming through, please. I appreciate it very, very much. And anyone more with question, I'm happy to answer. Thank you, thank you, appreciate it. I can see the love hearts coming now. Appreciate you guys, and thank you for joining my live. Anyone with question, hit me up right now. I'm happy to answer any question at any time right now. So all right, let's see what's going on here. What's going on here? I got 5 people here. Let's go here. 2 people here. Fair enough, fair enough. And back to Insta. I've got a few people here. Perfect. All right, and Tweet is also here. I'm also on Tweet, by the way. If you're not aware, I'm on Twitch now, and my name on Twitch doesn't change, the same as all the time. It's called Basketball Number 4 Dummies. Make sure to hit me up there. I'll be live streaming games every now and then when I can. That will be good, so guys can watch these games live as well. The other thing is, Twitch is pretty much a live streaming platform. So a lot of people usually live stream them playing, computer games. I thought, why not? I actually figured out. I found out not too long ago. I thought, people were talking about Twitch, and I went to Twitch and I thought, all right, well, let's wonder what the Twitch is all about. And I already had an account. I forgot about it. So, and it was called Basketball for Dummies as well. So I said, well, I already have an account. Might as well, put it through and process it, and go live when I go live, because I've got different devices. I can go live on any different devices that are out there, which is fantastic. Now I need to get up because my camera every half an hour goes funny. So I need to get up and push the button, and just to make sure that it's back on. As you can see, it's back on. It's just I've got a Canon R10, I believe it's called, and every half an hour when you live streaming, it sort of goes off, and all I need to do is to go there and press the shutter button, and it comes back on. So it's no big deal. I hope you didn't run away yet, and I hope you're still here with me on this live. Thank you, Nick. So the sound came through for your flowers, whatever you send. I don't make the Frankston blue. I didn't make the Frankston blue, Nick say. Well, Nick, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm pretty sure you try your best, and I'm pretty sure you will make another team. So the thing is, when you don't make the ones, you might make the twos, you might make the threes, you might make the four. And this is actually a good thing, because if you make the ones or the twos or the threes, there will be more competition. There will be great players as well competing with you. If you get there, great, compete, play with them, get better, because you get better as a team. You don't get better individually. So they're gonna elevate your game, in training and stuff like that. And you are gonna elevate the game also by bringing in your skills and so on. Now the other thing is if you get the threes or the fours or a lower team, that's not a problem because you then can elevate everybody's game. You then can bring your skills and push everybody else to become great. You don't win on your own, you win as a team. And sometimes to have too many great players in one team is hard because it's too many egos. Who's taking most of the shot? Why isn't he passing the ball to me? The usual stuff. But when you are, only one or two really good players, so you get the chance to take more shots. Obviously, pass the ball as well, give the other team members, players a chance, but you get the chance to take more shots that way. So it's never a negative. And the other thing, if you don't make one team, go to a different team. I mean, Chelsea is not far from Frankston, and then you have, teams like Sherbrooke and stuff like that. There's always, and Sandringham, so they're all sort of in the same area. In one area, you usually have about five, six, seven, six, I'll say maybe three maximum teams. They are of not too far away from where you live. So if you go to when you go to tryouts, make sure you go to every tryouts around the area. They normally don't have the tryouts on the same days. So you go to Frankston, then go to the Chelsea, then go to Sandringham, try all of them. Okay, if you're not getting anything in Frankston and you get something in Chelsea, go play for Chelsea. If you don't get anything in Chelsea, but you get something from, Frankston, or go play in Frankston. And if you don't get the ones, maybe the threes, maybe the fours. Most important is to be playing. Most important is to be active and practice the game of basketball. So where you end up, if you get to the team or not, doesn't really matter. Worst comes to worst, you can always play domestics, which is also fun. You're gonna always make friends. So the idea is to really have fun, make friends. It's not all about winning. It's not all about being the best, but it's about making friends and go from there. I hope this answer was what you expected, Nick. If he has, send me the love hearts. You know how much I love the love hearts. Send me love hearts, and I'll appreciate it very, very much. Let me just check the time here. I want to make sure I'm not here for longer than I should be because I've got family commitments as well. Let me just find out here. Okay, how do I find out? I see some of the guys are live. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody that is on my live right now. Twitch is live. Instagram is live. TikTok is live, uh, and also YouTube is live. So awesome. Okay, let me check and see what else I can see here. What else I can see? That's Twitch, that's TikTok, that's Instagram. Where is my finger? Ah, there you are. Okay, and Instagram is live as well. So Instagram, if you hear me, welcome to my show. And if you have any questions, basketball related, or just want to have a chat, make sure to hit me up there. I can see there's a few people in my live there. I can see there's a few people on TikTok, so hit me up and have a chat, have a conversation. I always, always appreciate your time and let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Now, what else is on? Let me check TikTok here. All right. Hudson, hi. Hi, everyone. Hi for joining here. Hi for joining my live. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you guys. Ricky, Jimmy, Enfield, everybody. So I appreciate you being here. So thanks for joining me on this live. Any question, basketball related or anything, feel free to hit me up. I'm here to answer your questions and I'm here to be with you on this live until the conversation ends. I've got about 10 minutes or 15 minutes to go. So if you have any question basketball related, make sure to hit me up now. Usually what happens is when I'm about to leave, that's when all the questions come. And unfortunately, I have to go. So make sure to hit me up now, nice and early. Thanks for the love hearts. I can see them coming up. and I will answer every single question until it's time to go. So let me see what we got here from TikTok. No, it's YouTube. Ah, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yes. So while I'm waiting for the questions to come up, I'll just continue telling you my stories. Uh, and I will be I will be attending again on this coming Saturday. There will be a second round of practice game in Chelsea, where the Chelsea Gals will be playing either uh, the KC Cavaliers. So the KC Cavaliers are also having a team on his 3 or 4 team competition or pre-game season going on. So you add up that we play the KC Cavaliers, or they will be playing the Air Timers. So Air Timers is a group of guys that I know. Some of them are youth league players from Chelsea. Some of them come from Collingwood. So they also couple of friends. They just come from different sort of basketball background. They made a team together and they're competing on this 4 team competition. Last week, or last Saturday, I should say, it was the first day of competition where Chelsea completely smashed Sherbrooke, and Casey also smashed the Air Timers, which was the 2 results were pretty much expected. I believe, I hope next round will be Chelsea and against the Hair Timers, and Casey against Sherbrooke. So there will be a bit more competition on that. I'm pretty sure Chelsea is a favorite to win this one, and I'm pretty sure Casey should be favorite to win this one. I don't know. Sherbrooke is it's got a good side. They will be short. I mean, they're short of players, so players missing. Thank you, Exma, for the birthday, Kari, for the birthday wishes. How do I stay consistent? Ex Christmas, Kari asked. Well, that's a good question. And it is not an easy question to ask, because at the end of the day, for you to stay consistent, really it goes with your training habits, your practice habits. Okay, so I'll give you an example. So you can go to a game or play a game and you hit 5 out of 10 3 pointers, and it's great, and you feel good about yourself, and you say, yes, I'm a great shooter. I can shoot 50% of make 50% of my shots. But let me just tell you that it could have been just a fluke day, because then on the next day, or the next game, I should say, you go and hit 1 out of 12, for example. And then it plays up with your confidence, because you think, whoa, why did I play so well last time, or shot so well last time, and now I can't shoot as well as I did last time? What's going on? And it might play with your confidence. But the only way for you to get confidence is to go and practice, because the more you practice, the more you mentally training your body how to make the motion and take the shot, the better shooter you will become. And the better shooter you will become, the more confidence you're gonna have, because then you can shoot the ball consistently. You can make your shot consistently. It all comes to practicing. It all comes to practicing and improving your craft. Do the little things, a bit of push-ups here and there. That's how you get more strength in your arms. And eat healthy, drink a lot of water, make sure to stay hydrated. A lot of people, now that the temperature and the weather is getting to get a bit warmer, are not quite aware of that, and they're not drinking as much water as they were drinking a month ago. Make sure to stay hydrated, and for you to stay hydrated, you drink before you feel thirsty, you eat before you feel hungry, and you shoot the basket in your practice games before the game. Okay, so make sure, if you have a chance, you have the opportunity, shoot the ball. If you have the chance, if you have the opportunity, what I used to do, I used to even imagine in my head me shooting the ball. I wasn't physically doing it, but in my head, while I was, in class or talking to friends, they would think, why is PK so quiet? PK is quiet because in his head he's actually imagining shooting the ball. Maybe I don't want you to get this dramatic because I was a pro in my time, and but even today nowadays, any basketball that I catch, I look at it, my first shot always goes in because I have it, craved in my head that, the motion in my head and how to shoot it. I just know how to shoot the basket. And, this is the only way to improve. Now, you will be consistent if you practice a lot. You won't be consistent if you don't practice as much. So if you are becoming consistent on shooting, becoming consistent, and when I say about stay hydrated, don't eat before you get hungry, and banana is one of the things that are always good for you because you don't want to eat too much before your game because you get bloated and you still have to run. So you want to eat something like a banana or apple, something light just to keep your system going, and water and stuff like that. So if you do that, your mind is gonna be sharp, and then the decision making is gonna be fluent. You just know, you just look and dribble the ball and see the open person and pass the ball. You just know and drive the ball to the basket. So stay hydrated, eat, and go out there and practice. That's all I can tell you about how to be consistent on a basketball game. If this answer was cool and you appreciate enjoy my answer, make sure to hit me up with the love hearts please, love hearts please. Thank you guys, appreciate it, appreciate it. I can see it all coming through, appreciate it very much. So bring me more love hearts, more love hearts. That's it. Any more questions, you know what to do, hit me up. I'm gonna answer you on the best of my knowledge. Hello, hello YouTube, hello TikTok, hello Twitch. I keep checking and seeing if there's anything that the camera is going wrong because I'm a one person operator here. So if anything goes wrong or then I need to jump on and help, this is why I am constantly checking it out myself. I don't have a cameraman like a lot of people do nowadays, but that's fine. Oops, it is. All right, my bad, my bad. It was a bit too loud. I just jump on the Twitch and making sure that I can see Twitch as well and what's happening there because I wasn't on Twitch before. I don't usually use Twitch. This is actually my first live on Twitch. If you wanna follow me on Twitch, remember it's also basketball number 4 dummies, and that's my account. I'm there and I'm live on there as well. All right, all right. Thank you for joining my live, Marco and Ian and Tom. Thank you for joining my live. I appreciate you guys. All right. All right, just trying to find myself. There I am. I've got one view on Twitch, which makes me happy because I didn't expect that. That's my first time going live on Twitch, so I didn't acknowledge it, but I better do go and acknowledge it. 0 followers, and I've got one person watching me on Twitch. I don't know who you are, but what's up? How you doing? And thank you for being on my live. I am Coach PK, and I do live in Australia. In case you don't know me, we never met. Referee basketball games. I talk everybody, anything basketball related here. Thanks for the love hearts, Jody from TikTok as well. Thank you all guys for joining my live. Appreciate you guys being here. And yes, so the camera on the Twitch is a bit low. That's because I'm using my webcam sort of on the camera, but on the iPad here. But still, it's me, and I know you can hear me because this is what this one is saying, that you can hear me clear and I'm coming in live correctly. That's what I wanted, which is awesome, 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 awesome. Any more questions, fellas, and uh, boys and girls, ladies and gents? Any more? Thank you for the love heart. I can see it coming through. Appreciate it. Any more question? Shoot out. I am happy to give you the answer of any question. basketball related, any question, Coach PK and a place to be. And on my mission of being more active, on my mission to be more out there and opening up more to people. A lot of us sometimes players, they think referees are angry, referees are out to get us, referees are, they don't talk and they are all that. But that's not true. We're just normal people like everybody else, and we just do a job like everybody else on the best of our ability. Sometimes we do. Thank you for Lewis for joining, for starting to follow me on TikTok. On TikTok, correct? Thank you, Jack Sullivan, for joining, Wiseman and Zayden. Thank you for joining my live here on TikTok. By the way, I can see you guys. Yes, referee. Look, a lot of people have got issue with referees. Referee is part of basketball. So let me just tell you guys, refereeing is part of basketball. So you can't have basketball without referees. So therefore, it's no point arguing and trying, because let me just say one thing. You don't win or lose a basketball game because of a decision. I referee games that I probably call 20 fouls all up against one team and 2 fouls against the other team. And guess what team won? The team that only had 20 fouls. The team that we call only 2 fouls for them, they actually won the game. So what tells me is it doesn't really matter if the referee calls a foul on you, a double dribble, a tech foul, whatever the referee call, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the game, you want to be the winner. And for you to win, there is no game or no foul or no free shot that's going to make you win. I can put you on the line 20 times and you make one. So the other team, they shot their free throws and layups and they still end up winning no matter what. So in your case as a player, the only thing you can do is focus on your game. Focus on your rebounds, focus on your passing ability, focus on your steals, and focus on your layups and your shot, because this is what you can control. And play hard D. So when you play hard D, you're going to foul. So if you think you're going to go to a basketball game and have 0 foul, as a coach, if I'm your coach, I'm subbing you off, because to me that it shows me that you're not putting enough effort on defense, because there is no way you're going to play hard defense and try your best trying to stop a player and not eventually foul. There is no way, no, that you can play defense really so hard and not foul at some stage. You are trying to steal the ball. You are trying to get in front, and sometimes you will be too slow. Sometimes they are going to be faster than you, and you're going to commit a blocking foul. And it's okay. Now, win the game, control what you control. Your game. The other thing I also do, look, if you want to say, okay, refs really don't like me and they always call off things against me, that's why I always lose the game. At least, if you lose the game, you have somebody to blame. You can blame the refs. But let me tell you one thing. When you win your game, do you also think the referee helped you? Or do you think I won because I'm the greatest player ever, because I'm great? You see, this is the thing, You can't be two sides. You have to be one. You win the game because you played well. You lose the game because your opposition played better. Not because the referee called that foul, not because the referee missed that foul, not because the referee missed that double dribble or timeout, whatever it was. None of that. You only win and lose by your own ability to score the basket. I hope this was valuable to you. And if it is, you know what to do. Send me those love hearts. TikTok, send me love hearts. Instagram, like it. YouTube, like it. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys very, very much. I am coming to almost the end of this live. So if you have any questions still, feel free to shoot it out either in the comments, and I'll be able to give you a quick answer right now. I think and I feel this is a more effective way to answer your questions sometimes, because I know when you ask me questions, and obviously I don't see the questions all the time because I'm also working, I'm also refereeing somewhere and doing my own thing. Therefore, it is sometimes a delay by the time I give you the answer on a video replying. It might be, 2, 3 days, and then you're gonna message me, PK, where's my answer? Where's my answer? When's my video coming out? Well, if you are in a live like this one, you can just ask me the question right here on the comments. I can see it and give you a straight answer looking at you on the camera here, and now we are all sweet and good to go. All right, let me check my other areas and see. TikTok is very active. I can see that. And your follow Harper Music joined from post. Thanks Harper Music. Appreciate you joining in. Thank you all, guys. More welcome. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Let me just go and check the YouTube very real quick. All right, YouTube. I still got one person there. It's 6 views. Perfect. I like that. Let me go to Instagram. Still got one person on Instagram as well. Pretty cool. I like that. Let me go to Twitch, which is down here. And Twitch, I still got as well 2 people on Twitch, which is cool, super amazing, considering I don't usually go on Twitch. And there we go. Let's go Twitch. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys. Now I am surely and truly coming to the end of this live video. So I just waiting to see if there's a last minute question that I can answer before I say goodbye. Thank you for the love hearts. I can see it coming. Thank you, Jody, for the love hearts. Love you. And it will be amazing if you all, just before I leave, before you say goodbye, send me as many love roses as possible, as many fist pop as possible, finger hearts, and heart puffs, and all these funky, funny things that I always love on TikTok. It will be much, much appreciated. Hi, Orlando. Hi, Aaron. And we, and Ariana. Is it Ariana? Yeah. Hi, girls. How are we? Not a problem. Cool, cool bananas. And I've still got some people on my live, and I will say goodbye very, very soon. According to according to TikTok, yeah, I've been on it for 48 minutes, so which is more than I expected. According to TikTok, according to YouTube, I've been here on 48 minutes as well, almost 45 minutes. Just gonna look at Insta. That's YouTube right down here. What's YouTube asking me? All right. All right. We are doing exceptionally well. YouTube, I've got BT. All right, BT, what's up, BT? All right, let's pull there. Oh, here we go. Yo, Coach PK, what's up? What's up, BT from YouTube? How you doing? Thanks for joining me on my live. Hi. And BT also says, are you refing the Shepperton, and are you doing, what am I doing? What am I doing, BT? Tell me, what am I doing? Are you doing state champs? BT wants to know from YouTube. Well, I am not, unfortunately, this time around. I won't be going to Shepparton. I missed out on the card as well. It was being organized. I already had something else on, so I will be door refereeing on the same day, which is the 6th of December. I will be in Melbourne because I've got a competition called a 2x2 competition, first time by a friend of mine, Joel, Mr. Elevate, Battle of Nation guy. He has invited me nice and early to help him out and organize referees and also ref myself at this tournament. And unfortunately, I won't make it to Shepparton this time around. but hopefully next year. So you're refing state champ, so I will be refing state champ. If it's hoop time, I'll definitely ref hoop time, and with the state champ, I probably will be, but I won't say anything until I get the invite and the confirmation as well. Patrick from TikTok has joined in. You ref me in Hoop Time State Finals 2 years ago. Wow, Patrick, you got a great memory. I appreciate you, and I'm pretty sure you played your best and you were well behaved. Make sure, Patrick, to also subscribe to my channel or follow me on TikTok. And if you haven't done so yet, make sure to also follow me on Instagram and also on YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube and Twitch. The banner is the same, basketball number 4 dummies, or if you search as Coach PK, it might also come up. So I heard, I'm not sure, I can't guarantee you guys, but I heard there is some rules coming up very soon that unless you are 16, you won't be able to be on social media. So I hope there is some kind of lay up where people can have a safe place to, and it's not your fault, guys. If you are under 16, it's not your fault. It's just that the law is there to protect you, because unfortunately there is a lot of bad people they are not of good characters around, so you guys have to be kept safe. I know you're all gonna miss your social media and stuff like that, but it's to keep you safe and just to make sure you guys are safe. And but there will be ways, I'm sure there will be some ways that you guys can still join in, or through a friend or through your parents account and things like that. As long as it's safe and everybody's cool, it will be fine. Thank you, Ned, for joining in. Thank you, Rafa. Thank you, Steveyok G, Noari, and everybody else joining us now. So I am pretty much on my way. Thank you, Ned, for the birthday wishes from TikTok. I appreciate you. And I was just gonna do this one more time before I go away and say good night, goodbye, I should say. All right. So it looks like my camera is playing up again, but that's okay. Now I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that. As I say, my camera plays up every now and then, but I'm back on time to say pretty much goodbye. So I've been on this live for about 53 minutes now, a very long time, and I enjoy every minute of it because I've been spending my Sunday afternoon with you guys. Anyone with the last question, hit me up because I will be going, and when I get to 1 hour on the dot, I'll be out of here. So if you have any question, the best time to uh, ask is now, because otherwise you will have to wait for my next live, or you can always go to my videos and comment down below. Once you comment down below there, I'll get, when I have time, to make a video about your question and mention you as I always do. But obviously it won't be straight away, and obviously you may have to wait for a day or two, maybe more. But if you can see this live now and ask me a question, if you have any questions basketball related, I can answer you straight away. I can answer you straight away. You don't have to wait. And this is the opportunity and the chance that I give you. Hi, Narelle. Hi, Merga. Hi, Cody. Thanks for joining my live. So the more I talk, the more I drink. I'm doing my part of staying hydrated. So like I say before, if you want to perform your best, most important is to stay hydrated, stay well fed, and also practice, practice, and more practice. I needed that, losing my voice. Needed that, feel much better now. I still have Jody, Nick, Cody, and Braxton, I think. Ethan is all joining me as well on TikTok here live. Thank you guys for being on this live. I've got about 5 minutes left, and then it's definitely goodbye. I've been here for 55 minutes on Twitch, and I've been here also for a long time on almost enough on every platform. So this is a thing that I started doing not too long ago, and I decided to go live and share and show myself to you guys, and hopefully make your day. Hopefully you found some enjoyment on my stories and my chats. Apologize, and therefore we can be more acquaintances and feel more comfortable when I'm referring your game. So if you want to have any questions, if you have any questions while the game is happening, or if you have had any questions, at any time, really, you can always come to here. And this is my platform. You can always hit me up here and ask for any question. I'll be able to give you an answer. And therefore, it will be super super cool that we have the opportunity, ability to sort of answer questions from each other, and make each other more knowledgeable about the game of basketball. Obviously, being around basketball for myself for a very long time, I know a lot, and I'm happy to share it with you guys. And so hopefully you guys also can in the future share to the next generation and next generation. And therefore our basketball game is always in good hands. And most important, as we always say, is communication, is talk to each other, keep each other safe, because at the end of the day we are all a family, a big family of basketball. And we have players, they are professionals, we have players, they are young and learning, we have boys, we have girls, we have all different ethnicity and all different languages and background. But we all understand one thing: when it comes to playing basketball, to be fair, to play with or against other people, it's not to beat them up, but it's also to motivate them and encourage them to become better players and get better. So because every time you play and you win a game, that's great. But if you lose a game, you learn. So W is for winning and L is for learning. So I rather learn before I start winning than win. Because when you are winning, you're not really learning anything. You are just enjoying and having fun. But you wanna also sometimes learn. And the best way to learn is to lose the game and recover and go out there and practice and start again. And it will motivate you to practice more. The more you win, the less you feel encouraged to practice, the less you feel the need to practice. But I always say, you need to be a dummy like myself. That's why I call my channel Basketball for Dummies, because as a dummy, I am hungry to learn every day, every time. Wanting, pushing to learn more and more and more and more. Hi Matilda, hi Cody, hi Group Ball. Thanks for joining my live. Appreciate you guys for being here. I am pretty much finishing this video now in about 2 minutes exactly. So thank you all for joining my live. I hope I wasn't, too much of entertaining for you guys, and I hope I gave you some value when it comes to basketball. I hope that I sharing with my experiences and my stories and my adventures and everything that I'm planning to do with the game of basketball. I hope you learn something and pick up one or two things here and there that is going to be of value to you. If you have any question, you always know that your coach PK is gonna be here to give you an answer. Now, 59 minutes. I've got 45 seconds before I start turning all my medias off. So TikTok will be the last to, sorry, Instagram will be the last to go off, because my phone is all the way over there. And and then once I'm off there, then I'll be then gone for now. Remember, I will always be here. Give me any answer. Thanks for joining my live, guys. I appreciate you, and I will see you on the next one. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, world. This is your coach PK. How y'all doing? I had to do that. This is my first video that I made. This is what I said. It became a thing. So I haven't done it in a while. So I thought I'll do it today. Love you all. Appreciate you guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now. Gone. Haha. then, then. All right. Stop there. Quit here. Awesome. Let's go to here. Stop Instagram.